Royal reunion. Royal family news latest. Meghan Markle heads to Germany to meet Prince Harry after being very upset to miss UK visit. Greetings from Royal Family Lud my channel. After being very upset to miss the prince's visit to the UK, Meghan Markle is scheduled to see her husband Harry in Germany today. At the Well Child Awards in London on Thursday night, the 38-year-old Duke of Sussex stated that Meghan was very upset that she couldn't be here, and that the couple had a busy week ahead of them. After being very upset to miss the prince's visit to the UK, Meghan Markle is scheduled to see her husband Harry in Germany today. At the Well Child Awards in London on Thursday night, the 38-year-old Duke of Sussex stated that Meghan was very upset that she couldn't be here, and that the couple had a busy week ahead of them. But the Duchess of Sussex is set to meet her husband today in Dusseldorf, Germany, after missing the opening ceremony and second day of the 2023 Invictus Games. The prince alluded to a friendly rivalry with his wife during his address at the opening of the games because they both cheer on teams that are dear to their hearts. The Duke responded, "Now, I'm not suggesting we play favorites in our family, but this year might be a little more competitive now that my wife has learned that she is of Nigerian origin." According to one expert, the Queen would be saddened by Prince Harry's criticism of the royal family. According to an expert, the late Queen would have been saddened by Harry and Meghan's criticism of the royal family. The Queen, according to Richard Fitzwilliams, would have been saddened by the couple's attacks on the royal family this year, he said. He said to The Sun, "She was badly let down by the Sussexes, and she would have been saddened by the way they have continued their attacks on the royal family. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel." Working on their own things, said Harry and Meg. According to reports, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are concentrating on separate endeavors. In addition to being a couple, the insider claimed, they both have their own projects going on. They have different meanings from one another, but they totally support each other's notions and ideas. Harry's bracelet and the touching tale that goes with it. The bracelet that Prince Harry has worn for the past 23 years has a very touching backstory. The black and brown silver bracelet is thought to have been purchased by the Duke of Sussex on a trip to Africa not long after the death of his mother, Princess Diana, in August 1997. Harry said in a previous interview that his mother's passing led to his first trip to Africa. "I first came to Africa in 1997, immediately following the death of my mother," he said. "In order to get away from it all, my dad told my brother and I to pack our bags and head to Africa." Who is the favorite royal in Britain? Brits can't get enough of Princess Kate, according to an exclusive Sun on Sunday survey. 2,011 persons in the UK participated in our poll, which was conducted by Prospectus Global. With a remarkable 29% of the vote, Kate easily defeated the opposition, with Prince William coming in second with 19%. 7% of Brits claimed King Charles is their favorite royal, while Prince Harry came in third with 17%. Kate, 29%, 19% William, Harry, 17%, Anne, 13%, 7% Charles, Cindy, 5%, Zara, 4%, 2% Edward, 2% Sophie, 1% Camilla, Stephen, 1%. Harry participates in wheelchair rugby at the Invictus Games, as shown in photos. This afternoon, Prince Harry attended the wheelchair rugby match at the Merkur Spiel Arena. Prince Harry disappointed the Queen by criticizing his father Charles. With their ongoing criticism of the royal family, the Sussexes, according to royal scholar Richard Fitzwilliams, have let down the legacy of the late Queen. Harry renewed his criticism of his father King Charles in March by attributing his adult traumas to growing up in a broken home and criticizing his upbringing. He berated his incredibly painful upbringing, saying he was deprived of hugs and love. He said he had to move his family to the US in order to end the cycle of pain in a £19 per ticket global webcast to promote his book Spare. With a jab at his background, he was also certain to provoke the royal family's anger once more. Harry, who served in Afghanistan on several occasions, told Dr. Matta, "I was also a superb prospect for the military. I'm not sure about the rest of the globe, but in the UK, we frequently hire people who have come from broken homes because they are more likely to be ready for it." The monarch, according to his Hungarian-Canadian interrogator, had grown up in a setting without child being held. Regarding the late Queen, Dr. Matta continued, "At some point, you wanted to hug your grandmother, but it wasn't done." In the fireside talk, the prince, who was 12 when Charles and his mother Diana got divorced, said, "I did have an incredible childhood. Elements of it were incredibly painful." The father of two claimed he and his wife Meghan try their best to make sure you don't hand on any traumas that you have as a parent. By asserting that he was closer to their mother Diana, Prince Harry ran the risk of inflaming his feud with William even more. Racism from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle let down the royal family. U-turn. Richard Fitzwilliams, a royal scholar, thinks Prince Harry and Meghan Markle let the royal family down by making racist claims before retracting them. Harry sensationally denied ever charging the royal family with racism in January. Millions of ITV viewers were shocked to see Harry back away from inflammatory remarks made to Oprah Winfrey on U.S. television in 2021. He and Meghan afterwards made a shocking claim that some unnamed royal was worried about the color of Archie's skin. In conversations about how dark he might be, Meghan even raised the suggestion that he might not be made a prince. But in a shocking about-face, Harry claimed in his 90-minute interview with friend Tom Brabby that they never leveled a charge of racism. To clarify the Oprah interview in which you accused members of your family of racism, Brabby had questioned Harry, 38. When Harry retorted, "No, I didn't," millions of spectators were left speechless. The Duke of Sussex shifted the responsibility, leaving Brabby speechless as he muttered, "The British press said that." A fight between Will and Harry would have saddened the Queen. The late Queen would have been saddened by the Sussexes' attacks on the royal family this year, according to royal scholar Richard Fitzwilliams. In his January memoir Spare, Prince Harry attacked his elder brother, Prince William. In a heated argument over the whole rolling catastrophe of their relationship, he claimed that his older sibling had knocked him to the ground. In shocking excerpts from his book, Harry, 38, says Wills called Meg rude and abrasive before kicking him to the ground and ripping off his necklace while breaking the pet bowl. Harry will attribute William's red mist to him and claim that his brother urged him to hit back in an interview with journalist friend Tom Brabby that will air on ITV on Sunday night. However, The Sun reported that the argument in the kitchen began when William, 40, dropped by Harry's Nottingham cottage to respond to Meghan's bullying allegations. Meg, 41, was charged with attempting to intimidate two personal assistants out of their employment and damaging the trust of a third employee. In order to prevent new information from becoming public, a Buckingham Palace investigation into the claims that was completed last year has been shelved. A string of disagreements and minor clashes were made public by Harry's book, including a spat with William over beards and Meghan offending Kate after joking about her hormones and baby brain. Prince Harry supports the Invictus Games athletes in Germany, but Meghan Markle is still missing. Prince Harry has been supporting the athletes at the Invictus Games in Germany, but Meghan Markle is still missing. The 38-year-old Duke of Sussex appeared to be in a good mood as he participated in the chanting at a track and field competition. Why was the Invictus Games founded by Prince Harry? After visiting the U.S. Warrior Games in 2013, a sporting competition for disabled service members, Prince Harry was moved to develop the Games. When the Games initially began, Prince Harry made the following statement: "I have seen firsthand how the power of sport can positively impact the lives of wounded, injured, and ill servicemen and women in their road of recovery. I believe it can have a long-lasting impact on the well-being of those who have served their nations so bravely," the organizer of the event said. "I am extremely proud that we are bringing an event like this to the UK for the first time." Prince Harry cares about the UK family. According to a royal analyst, Prince Harry considers the US to be home since moving there in 2020, but he still cares about his UK family and wants his kids to interact with their relatives. According to Jenny Bond, Harry has stated that he now considers the United States to be his home. He must surely miss having so many of his pals around. People's loyalties have shifted, and they now support either William or Harry. He obviously no longer sees his old buddies because he now lives thousands of miles away, she said. But Harry is far from being a heartless person. He has written about how he longs for the days when his family was content and together. He therefore shows concern for his UK relatives, and I have no doubt that he would want his kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, to spend time with their young cousins and learn more about their roots. However, I don't believe that the two families will come together just for the benefit of the kids. Before that can happen, the grown-ups must come to an agreement, and there is little indication that will happen anytime soon.